Hey there, signs of Libra. This is Kim here to do your messages for today. And right before I sat down to start this reading, I'm watching just a clip from Hell's Kitchen, and the clip is talking about a specific episode where everybody was getting 5 out of 5 perfect scores, at one after the other. People were just and that's not easy to do on that show, if you've ever seen that show. So there's something here about you being able to perform perfectly and getting that perfect score over and over. So I certainly hope so. I know that there's no coincidence to what I listen to or what I watch right before reading. So let's get into this, Libra. All right. Okay, so we're going to pull Celtic Cross, just like I have been doing for all the signs. And see what's going on for you. Well, I need a perfect score when it comes to shuffling in your reading. My goodness, this doesn't usually happen to me. Ace of Wands, the World, no accident, a new chapter. But you know, with the World too, you usually see a person with a reef, because there's something that like they've completed. Like I'm just keep seeing like first place, completion, and you've done a perfect job. Okay. Okay, angels and spirit guides, please give us messages for Libra for their highest good. What's the issue? What's the issue? King of Pentacles reverse, the Six of Swords reverse. What's the heart of the matter? Four of Wands. That's interesting. Okay, what's the past energy? The Emperor in the reverse. I'm almost getting the feeling that there's like a divine feminine energy that is not wanting to commit to this person from the recent past, that's maybe even still here in the present, like for some reason just doesn't want to move forward. I mean, you can look at the Emperor in the reverse and the King of Pentacles in the reverse as both like these boss type energies, but they're in the reverse. So, and the way that it came out, if you're the feminine, it reminds me of somebody who just doesn't want to commit to this person, or they feel that this person is not someone they can like depend on to commit to. And there's an element here of even having a challenge of moving forward though from this energy. If you're the masculine, then there's an issue where you're not wanting to commit. This is different. I'm going to have to get clarification on both of those, because this is kind of a different message. It's not. You can say when they're in the reverse, there's something off with the energy. Like they're not living up to the full positive archetype of the Emperor or the King of Pentacles. In some way they're either holding back, or they're having power issues, or they're struggling with ego, or with the Pentacles there could be something that they're hiding that's not going so well with regards to finances. there's just something going on there. But in your heart space, I have the Four of Wands. This is not a clear-cut reading. I'm definitely going to have to get clarification. Tell me about the goal and destiny spot for Libra. The Two of Cups. You're crowned and you're rooted by these energies of this is a true love partnership, a divine counterpart coming in. This could even mean marriage here with the Four of Wands. But not with the current issue, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Like, that's what's on the mind, that's what's on the heart. Mind, heart, is kind of how I'm seeing it. What's the future energy looking like? Good. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. That's exactly how you want that card. And the Eight of Wands. You're going to get some good news. For some of you all that are having issues possibly with a business, like if you own a business and there's issues here with the money or the cash flow coming in, or feeling like we're going to move our business in a different direction, something goes good with that, because Five of Pentacles is when you've pulled yourself out of a difficult time, usually having to do with things like finances, can have to do with health, but it's like something tangible here. How are we feeling? How's Libra feeling? The Ace of Wands. Hey. Yeah. Well, like you hold the key. She has this pot here. This, it's not just a pot, right? It's a cauldron. She has a cauldron, and a cauldron is symbolic for having the right ingredients for your manifestation. It's something that usually takes a little bit of time, a little effort, and thought goes into what goes into the cauldron. But there's something about that, something about what you are concocting, what you are manifesting. It's a new so you're feeling passionate about something kind of new. Because it's funny, because usually when I see the Four of Wands, Two of Cups, I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be about the current. It's not about the current thing, but it's what's floating around in the air in your manifestation, or floating around in the 5D. It's something that is new that you're brewing up, literally. Okay. In the environment, the King of Wands. That's good. And the King of Wands is somebody who can build something masterfully. They're inspiring to others. They're probably wealthy. They don't really let obstacles or challenges get in the way. They're usually known for the ones that they're able to bust right through. Tell me about the hope or fear. The Knight of Cups. That's a fear of an offer not being genuine, or a fear of like somebody promising something to you from their heart, but feeling like, what if they're, so it might just be a fear, or might be that energy here with that Six of Swords in the reverse of a fear of something holding us back from movement, from what it is that we're wanting to continue to move towards, to build. Tell me about the outcome. I usually pick two for the outcome. Two of Pentacles reverse and the Three of Wands. That Three of Wands was clearly over that Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, hold tight to your vision. There's something here about your, wow, yeah. There's something here about your vision that's going to bring you expansion and growth. New partnerships, new alliances also. And you can be very busy. It can be a little bit hard to stay in this now moment. It can be a little bit hard or difficult during this time to stay grounded and balance the finances when you see this. But At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups, because ultimately there's wishes that are being granted here. And eventually you pull out with your vision, your growth and your expansion. It's like there's some new journey that is about to begin for you here. Let's see. Let's get the Kipper deck and see who or what the Emperor and the King of Pentacles is about. Actually, let me do a tarot first, and then we'll use the Kipper deck. What's the Emperor in the reverse? King of Pentacles upright now. King of Pentacles upright. Which is the person that is like very committed. Something to do with business, finances. These look like two different people that are having some sort of power struggle, to be honest. The sign is Taurus and Aries, but it doesn't have to necessarily be that. But there seems to be some sort of power struggle here. Now that's past. So what about the King of Pentacles in the reverse? Four of Wands. Twice. Five of Wands. Do you have somebody like fighting for your commitment or something like that? I mean, Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Kind of rare to have the Four of Wands twice in a reading, but to start off saying that you're getting or achieving a perfect score makes sense, because this is like you crossing the finish line. You know, it's a completion that you've worked towards. A lot of practice goes into whatever this is. There's like perfect work here. And this King of Pentacles in the reverse feels kind of out of place. Like something about that energy is now holding you back. I don't know if it was like a key to your success in the past, or it was like a step in the right direction in the past, but like these two Four of Wands can be you stepping into life purpose and passion with new, you know, the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, with new partnerships, with new alliances, and new alignment. And so maybe there's something here about this past energy that was okay in the past, not being so okay with this current situation. Well, look at that. 22, official person. I was going to clarify this, but the way that it's coming out, because 22, I kind of relate the number 22 to the King of Wands, because the King of Wands is the master builder, and master number 22 is kind of like that Pluto influenced master architect of the universe, you know. I feel like there's somebody in a very powerful position that seems like they may be wanting to build something with you. So let's clarify. King of Pentacles is what I was going to say. Privileged lady in the reverse and imprisonment in the reverse. Yep. So this is telling us that you're going to look at all these. It still has four. It's still 1, 2, 3, 4. It still has like 4 wands. Doesn't it look like it? I think like you're coming out of for a lot of you all are coming out of a relationship that you're previously committed to. But there's a possibility if that wasn't two people, that other energy was influencing. Like this person wasn't necessarily bad, but in a way holding you back from like your full power or potential. Because when the privileged lady is in reverse, then you're not feeling like you're getting what you're worth. Like you feel like you're getting gypped, you know, like you're worth more or you deserve more, whether that be a commitment with who you're working for or who you're with, you know, here with like marriage, family. This is like feeling like somebody's barely giving you anything and you're worth more. And so you're going to free yourselves from this. I think maybe even going straight into some maybe going straight into something that's going to be very celebratory for you. Because I don't see you committing to that energy that's showing up as your issue. But I see signs all over for real passionate pathways with where life has meaning and purpose, and and things are aligned, you know. It's the right actions. The right actions. Let's go ahead and talk about this great fortune on the bottom. Let's talk about what this Four of Wands means. Since we already have it twice, let's see. What does it mean? It's something, wow. Your strength, your courage, another Nine of Cups on the bottom. It's your it's power, it's strength. It's absolutely the strongest card in the tarot when it comes to needing strength, confidence, something to get you through, right? Strength and confidence. And I saw the Nine of Cups possibly in the reverse, because sometimes, you know, when the strength card comes out, you have something that you're manifesting and it's really looking great. But you need the strength to pull yourself away from something that's not giving you what you deserve, or giving you like nothing, bare minimum. You have to find strength when something is making you that unhappy. So I have the Moon. It's very mysterious. But Six of Swords reverse again. So they're really wanting us to talk about the challenge of the Six of Swords in the reverse. The Six of Swords in the reverse. You could look at it as being in a situation where you've decided somewhere along the line that you're just going to keep staying in it, even if your intuition or your gut was telling you that needed to go, needed to leave. And there's lots of different reasons. It could have been money related as to being why we'd be staying in a situation we don't want to. Hard to leave from this situation. It could be that, and then it's a combination, because ultimately that can be holding us back when we're not listening to our intuition. And then biggest thing is that it keeps us in a stormy time where there can be conflict. There can be unhealthy environment, you know. In this case, somebody with a lot of control issues. And so the Moon is mysterious, but it brings in changes. So to clarify, the Four of Wands is the Strength and the Moon card. Leo, Pisces, and the Four of Wands is Aries energy. Okay, let's go ahead and Kipper that. Tell me here about Four of Wands, the Kipper deck. The good thing that we're going to have a completion with, the marriage, the house, the something. The something that gets completed in our lives. Has to do with family. Okay. So it definitely can be a big move that affects the whole family too. And the message. Okay, there's the news. The message. Man, that's definitely coming here for your future. That's coming, this marriage card, with somebody that you're going to feel really good about it. This is going to be good for you and the whole family. Good, good, good. Tell me about how we're feeling. Ace of Wands. I heard that song, let's get physical, physical. I want to get physical. So some of you all could really like to exercise. Wow. I'll take it. How are you feeling? Let's just say Libra has 3 aces up their sleeve. Let's just say Libra has 3 aces up their sleeve. And they're feeling like new beginnings. So even though I have these beautiful things that are suggesting that there's definitely marriage in the cards, there's definitely big moves, good for the whole family, and you're going to be building something, this feels very new. Ace of Swords is your truth, your clarity. Ace of Wands is about your passion and the actions taken, and that the right actions being even made available to us, because sometimes they're not. But the Ace of Cups is about love, relationships, feeling good, about feeling emotionally really good about this. There's several streams. I'm picking up family when I look at that, because this is something that's going to make you so happy that then in return, your family is going to really love to see you that happy, is what I'm getting. Been a long time since they've seen Libra this happy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm catching concern about that. About your happiness. Okay, so King of Wands, official person. Death. Change, transformation, into the star. Death to the star. Death, not to the star. I'm sorry. Death to the, you get what I'm saying, to the next card. So you're going to be really standing out. Some of you are literally standing out because of some kind of major transformation that you're going through. It's going to be very obvious that you're going to have a lot of these. When these opportunities come in, because this is like when your words and your feelings, when it all matches up with what you're trying to manifest, it's just like it's all matching up. And it can't be denied that there's like big parts of yourself that have died, that are not the same. And there's this new you. And that new you that came out of the cocoon of the death card is the star. So you quite literally could become famous for something, for whatever it is. Because even with this official person, there's just a lot of like recognition, and it's recognition and something like you are the hope, or you are the example of how beautiful hope can look, or how your dreams can be made. Tell me about Two of Cups. Tell me about Two of Cups. See, I told you I was picking up on new. Get out of here. Let's take it. Let's take it. 10 of Cups to the Fool. That's your goal and destiny, and that's what you need to focus on, because there is a big focus on your financial health doing well, your emotional health doing well, but I see the whole family in this picture of the 10 of Cups. So it's happy everything. And the Fool is, that's the new experience. It's literally leading you to the right partnership, maybe divine counterpart, but also your heaven on earth. I should just end the reading right here, because this, I don't think that gets better. I mean, I'm sure it does get better because it's the beginning, but in regards to a reading, tell me about 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, 9 of Wands in the reverse, and Justice. And there you are. I saw the 9 of Wands in the reverse, and there's that 2 of Pentacles. Look, this is just this is like shutting down. No more energy going towards what was unbalanced, especially in a partnership, and especially if there's like a tie to money or something like that regarding a partnership that feels off balance. These are new relationships, partnerships, new even contracts possibly coming in, and it's going to let you know this is where you can conserve your energy. And I just also see you being in a position where there's this letting go of the struggle. So part of the Nine of Wands in the upright can be when we're just feeling like we're going to a point of exhaustion, and we keep getting hit, we keep getting blows left and right. And this is saying out of that hardship, out of having to feel exhausted and on the defense all the time, because your truth, and something new is coming in that will balance everything. Life's going to feel more balanced for you. Knight of Cups. It does get better. Five of Swords and a Nine of Cups. So you have the Nine of Cups twice, and then the Five of Swords. Yeah. Okay, that's a big one. The Five of Swords has to do with us feeling like we really don't want to be drug into any kind of conflict, any kind of unnecessary drama. And in a way, with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, knowing that being pulled into somebody else's drama or aggressive behavior will just hold us back from our Nine of Cups. And so it's kind of like keeping our, I think there could be a slight fear of envy or sabotage. I don't think we're overly consumed with it. I think that usually the fears come up because of something that had happened to us in the past, and then it manifests as an actual fear due to our experience. But this is something that I don't think it can hold you back. I don't think it's going to. And I think you need to just concentrate on your overall happiness and satisfaction with the Nine of Cups. Okay, so outcome, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, Three of Wands. I think I'm going to do the Two of Pentacles in the reverse first. Two of Pentacles in the reverse first, please. Your happy squirrel once things get balanced, right? And the offer coming in that's stable and solid, and it will bring balance. So that it's like that might be the cure for this financial thing going on too. Especially if like you are that King of Pentacles where you are the umbrella financially for a lot of people. That would be the cure here, coming in for financial relief, bringing in balance after an unbalanced time. And the happy squirrel, well, that's obvious. So things are going to make you happy. The Three of Wands, tell me. So that might be the news also, this Knight of Pentacles. It can be, if it's a person, then it's somebody who's very dependable. Somebody who comes through for you. And then here's like I was feeling in the very beginning of this reading, this might be what you are envisioning, because when you're in something, or when you had been committed or in a soul contract or in any kind of contract with somebody that was very official but it's not working out, you might be doing whatever you can with your energy, with your visualization, to pull in these beautiful aces to manifest them. And it will be letting go of an old contract or marriage or partnership or something like that. The Hierophant in the reverse and the Magician. The Magician tells me that this is what you want. This is what you want. And then I think that's just a fear with the Knight of Cups, because what I see is a good, solid offer from the heart coming to you. And literally acknowledging this like death and rebirth that you've gone through. Now you're in the glow up. You have the best cards in all of tarot come out for your for your reading, Libra. I don't think this can get much better. So let's go ahead and pull an angel number message for you and wrap it up. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Let's see. I'll take it. We have 11 and 88. So 11 is, I'm intuitive. It just says that you understand unspoken thoughts and feelings of others. Your intuition is pretty much on point. I'm intuitive. 88 says that you're literally on this cusp of a wealthy, prosperous, spiritual and material, abundant life. And so make way for it. This talks about opportunities, bringing success, bringing achievement. Like I said, perfect score, 5 out of 5. So it says your affirmation is, I am wealthy. And that's what I have for you, Libra. Sending you love and light. Bye.